So we are going to start learning about the 5 regions of the United States. So I need to show you how to access everything you need to do your assignments for the next couple weeks. So you're going to start by going to classwork, September 3rd. So I'm just going to scroll down. You can do it on the side too. Thursday, September 3rd, which should be today's date. And then when you get to the assignment, the last one that says regions of the United States, you're going to have a couple of things in there. One of those things is going to be the learning guide, and one is going to be the student flipbook. So first, we're going to look at the learning guide. So go ahead and click on that. And then, so this is just a slideshow, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can use it. You can either just scroll through on the side like this, or let's start with this slide. You can press present over here, and you can look at everything you need. So it says time for a road trip. Travel along the region highway to visit the 5 regions of the United States. Buckle up. So then you can push the little next arrow. And this is the only slide that we're going to work with today. So it says our roadmap. And then we have over here, we have 5 different regions of the United States. We have the West, the Midwest, the Northeast, Southeast, and the Southwest region. So I want you to stop for a second and think, which region do you live in? We live in the state of Texas, which is this state right here. So which region do we live in? The Southwest. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to hit my escape key so that I can go in and grab my other resource that I need. So I'm going to go over here to my other tab, and it should put me back to classroom, and I'm going to open the student flipbook that says regions. So now over here, I have my flipbook, and then I have my learning guide that I can go back and forth between if I need to. So let's look in your flipbook for just a second. What you're going to do is, this is just a brief description of how your digital flipbook can work. And I'm going to kind of show you what I want you to do for today. In order to edit the flipbook, you're going to have it in this view right here, where you can see all the slides down the side. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the first one. I'm sorry, the second one. And then it says add text here, and it wants you to put your name. So go ahead and type your name. So like I would type Miss Spiller, you type your name. Okay, and then we're gonna go down to the next slide, slide number 3. And we're gonna label each region just like we saw in our learning guide. So this, we have 5 regions, remember? Okay, so to label them, we're gonna check our learning guide, and then we're gonna add our text in the text boxes. So I'm gonna click learning guide, and the orange one is the West. So I'm gonna come over here to my flipbook, and this one that's pointing to the West, I'm gonna highlight that, and I'm gonna type West. And it should be capitalized. And then the yellow one, let's do the yellow one next. Let's flip back to our learning guide. Yellow is Midwest. So I'm gonna come back over here and put mid, one word. And you're gonna do the same thing for all of those. So eventually, so this is gonna be Northeast. This is the Southeast. This is the Southwest. Okay, so we have all 5 regions labeled, and it says, I live in the blank region. What should you put? Southwest. And then it says, list some of the facts. List some facts that describe where you live. So then you can go in and say anything you want to about our region. It's hot most of the time. Hot summers, cold, mildly cold winters, maybe. What kind of plants do you see around this region? Think of things like that. What animals might you see? Is there any really cool places to visit in our region? So list some of those things there. And that is the only slide that we are going to do today. Later, as we go through this week and next week, we will continue with the Northeast, the Southwest, and the rest of the regions, but I do not want you to go ahead of me because I have a lot to show you as we learn about these regions. So only complete this slide for today.